What's up, aliens? It's Simply Elle, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and welcome to the Alien Gang. And if you're not new here, you know it's the regular madness. It's the regular madness. Thanks for coming back. In this video right now, you have already seen the title. I'm here to talk about how much I dislike Chelsea from Love is Blind season 6. I was not ever meant to cover Love is Blind at all, but then I watched episode 10. Quick pop in, I need to give a disclaimer. I am watching the scene, but I cannot screen record and put it on the screen because Netflix does not allow that. Funny enough, before I used to be able to screen record on my MacBook, screen recording Netflix specifically on my MacBook, but it doesn't work anymore. Damn. So I'm just gonna have it playing in the background so you guys can hear what's going on. Yeah. Thanks for bearing with me, y'all.
You crank at me.
I can't be cranky with you.
That was the most reasonable thing for you to do.
The camera crew leaves and you shower and get ready to go.
I asked you to go out and I know that.
You did not ask me.
It was one of my friend's birthdays.
You didn't ask me to go with you. You did not.
I knew damn well you did not want to go with me, one. And I did ask you.
You didn't.
I did ask you. I was like, you can go with me. You were already bundled up. You did not have any desire to go with me. And I don't blame you. I was gone for an hour. I went and had one drink.
You were gone a very short time, so I will give you that. But
we're gonna stop right there. He was like, you can't be cranky at me because what I did or whatever, or what happened was pretty reasonable. And she was like, almost making it seem like as the camera crew leaves, Jimmy gets in the shower and is like, I'm going out, and he leaves. Leaving out that she had no interest in going out, one. Jimmy offered for her to come with him, and he was gone for an hour and a half maximum. One thing I don't like about Chelsea, she'll either like exaggerate something or try to downplay it. I don't like that. She herself acknowledged that he was gone for a very short amount of time. So Miss Chelsea, ma'am, what's the problem? What is the problem? Chelsea, what's your problem?
hey, you made that. Where are you? That was more embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
I didn't see anybody. I didn't talk to anybody.
I know, but they saw you. So.
Who's they?
Mackenzie. All the girls are like, why is he out and you're not with him? I'm like, man, girl, your girl wants to go to bed.
Exactly. Why are you hammering me on that?
Because like, well, I don't want to be with someone who wants to go out and party. That's why I'm hammering you about it. Is because
I drove there. I had one drink and I came home.
But is that something I'm going to deal with?
Now, I don't believe that Jimmy told Chelsea that he doesn't do anything in the pods. That's just BS to me. I'm calling bull doo-doo on that. It could be that Chelsea is just lying just to strengthen her argument. We see her do that to emotionally manipulate the situation. She could just be flat out lying, or he might have said it and she just doesn't remember. Nobody tells you they don't go out. Even if they're a homebody, they will use the term homebody instead. He goes out once in a while. He went out for the first time since you guys have been in this experience, and he didn't stay for more than an hour and a half. He didn't even spend that much time at the event. He said it was mostly driving. Chelsea, I'm gonna ask you another question. Chelsea, what's the problem? Chelsea, what is the problem? Ring, Chelsea, 911. What the hell is your emergency?
You sat there and lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
I hear from someone who
I said I
tells
love
you.
going to wine bars. I like going to cocktail bars, and I like getting home at a decent
Then
time.
I hear your man.
Girls from the pods are telling me your man is out. Why are you not with him? And you tell them your girl wants to stay home. Your girl doesn't want to go out. Why is that Jimmy's fault? Fault that you're embarrassed that somebody saw your fiance out? Can we get a Chelsea? What's your problem counter? I think you guys should take a shot for every time I ask Chelsea what her problem is. Chelsea, what's the problem again? Why is it Jimmy's fault that Mackenzie? I don't believe Mackenzie told her shit. Mackenzie said, girl, your man is out here. Why are you not with him? The truth is, it made Chelsea feel a certain way. That her guy is out, maybe having fun, and he's getting recognized by other women. And she's at home, probably feeling some type of way because she's not with him. But girl, you didn't want to go out. And I think out of respect for you, he came back home at a decent time. It sounds like he came home before midnight. And Chelsea, what's the problem? No, come closer. What is the problem, Chelsea?
I haven't went out in 3 months. So
Either have I. I
It's
turn
what I
down my
want.
friends. I say, hey, you know what? I'm really in the process of this shit. I'm really trying to like dive into this man.
Chelsea, go out with your friends. Don't turn down your friends. You can go out with your friends and still be focused in the process. Go out with your friends. I think that's your problem. Go and do something, Chelsea. Go and do something.
Girls from the pod are there, and then I find out you're with your girls. That's not cool with me. It's not cool with me.
if If it's offending you that I have girlfriends, then that's whole nother issue.
Who were you with last night?
If Jimmy's friends is the issue, then Chelsea, you're a liar because you sat there when he introduced you to his girlfriends, his girl best friends that he's only known for 2 years, but he introduced you to them. They mentioned whether it would have been an issue for you, and you sat there and said no, because even your best friend is your ex-boyfriend. That's someone you used to, right? So again, I must ask, Chelsea, what's the problem? Did you lie then, or are you just fishing for a problem now?
Every day. Who do you hang out with? Every single day. Where do you go when you're not here?
I have been with you every.
Where do you go when you work?
That's where we're not on the same page.
Where do you go when you work?
Here.
Like this, right? She's just jumping from pillar to post, trying to make something stick. She's throwing out nonsense, just throwing out nonsense accusations, trying to get one to stick. Because Jimmy, in this argument, he was not here for her BS, which I am a little bit proud of Jimmy for doing, because he's always allowing her to just hurt my feelings. It made me sad. Always using that to guilt him into feeling bad about something, like the AD being stacked. Chelsea is the one that allowed it. Jimmy came to his partner and said, oh my God, that woman is stacked. It's just like if your boyfriend was walking down the street and you see a girl with a phone and he tells you, hey babe, look. And you guys see the wonder of the world together. Why did she have to allow it? It's because Chelsea felt some type of way about it. And okay, you felt some type of way. Why did you not just say, hey, sweetie, I do not like you to call somebody's gosh fat in my presence? Why do you not have that conversation? Instead, you now allowed it and tried to cast AD for what? What did AD do to you? Like I said, Chelsea right now is just throwing any type of accusation and trying to see which one catches Jimmy slipping. And Jimmy says, not today, non-grip shoes. I'm standing on business. All right. I'm sorry. Where do you go when you're at work? Chelsea, what the hell is your problem? Who do you call? Who do you text? If you know he texts his friends and this thing every day and you have an issue with it, just come out and say, I have an issue with you texting your friends every single day. It won't see theatrics. What's all this? Who do you text? Who do you call? Why are you when you out talk? Can you catch back? I'm sorry, you guys can tell that I don't like this woman.
You haven't asked me.
Yes, I have. You apparently haven't fucking listened.
Man, tell me right now. Do you want me to take a step back?
Of course I do, and
Okay,
I told you
I'm
that.
not willing to take a step back.
Now, Jimmy gagged me with that. How are you going to tell her, I'll take a step back if that's what you want me to, but you haven't asked me? Then Chelsea asked him and she said, well, B, I'm not taking no step back. It's me and you to D. I think Jimmy was just here for the smoke at this point. He's turned up because what he did there was petty. Run away.
I don't have a physical relationship with them. I want you to trust me.
You do though. You fucking do. You told me you fucked her. And the fact that you're saying you're unwilling. No, I don't give a fuck. I know you fucked her and you told me that.
Because I want you to trust me.
And I do trust you, but I'm uncomfortable with it.
I told you all camera that
I know, but then,
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. But
there's like a level of respect. I introduced you to her. I put her in a situation to be on
and I
camera.
love her. But this is a respect issue.
It was a
You're not single.
You're not being
Okay?
respectful,
But you're not
Chelsea.
single anymore. I do, because I heard from other people that you were not with just fraternity brothers.
Who? Mackenzie?
Who are you with? I know it was
Jacob
Jess.
Lee? West? I was not with
You know
Jess.
it was
I've never called
Jess?
I heard it was Jess.
You heard it from who? Please, at the reunion, y'all need to ask this woman who she heard it from that Jimmy was with Jess. I wish Mackenzie was at the reunion. Please bring out Mackenzie and ask Mackenzie if she saw Jimmy that night with Jess, or who Mackenzie saw him with. Maybe it's Mackenzie. Maybe Mackenzie said, hey, I saw your fiance here. Where are you? Something innocent like that made Chelsea so maniacal that she did this. She just aired out somebody's dirty laundry. Regardless of whatever it is, he told you to keep it off camera. You just crossed a big boundary. You exposed something that was not meant to be exposed. We at home didn't need to know that Jimmy slept with one of his friends. And he did it for that girl's sake. He tried to protect her because that's his friend. And you as his partner should have respected that. But because you're delusional and you're insecure, you throw someone else under the bus. Why would you do this? It's the fact that this is stemming off of nothing. From what I can see, you are casting another woman, introducing probable violence to another woman because you feel, because of something that you drew out of thin air to fight about. Really, Chelsea? Chelsea, what the hell is your problem? Chelsea, what's the problem?
I think you're fishing.
Yeah.
I think I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I'm getting told that you're out at a bar when I'm in bed.
I think that you're insecure about the Jess.
You're getting told that he's out at a bar. Is this something you didn't know? Is this something you didn't know? You didn't know he was going to a bar? I'm not understanding. Somebody please explain it to me. She's taking her anger about something else out on Jimmy, and that's unfair. That's not something you do in a relationship. If you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling insecure, you say that to your partner in a mature way to where he can maybe reassure you. And, you know, maybe you can also work on that by going to therapy. Some of you guys come on this show to find a husband, a wife, when you are mentally not okay, when you should be looking for a therapist. They need to create a show, Therapy is Blind. Okay, Therapy is Blind is what these motherfuckers need to go on, not Love is Blind. Stop coming on this damn show.
It made me really sad.
I didn't see Mackenzie. I damn sure didn't see Jess. To me, it sounds like you're fishing. You don't even have an explanation for it. If your explanation is Mackenzie told you that, then I can hear you out. Did Mackenzie tell you that? Where'd that come from?
What'd you do last night when you left?
Holy mother effer.
Well, that's not the kind of person I want to be with.
Oh, now she's
You
back
wouldn't be that kind of
to...
person.
She's back to... That's not the kind of person I want to be with. A person who goes out and comes back at a respectable time, that's who you don't want to be with. Chelsea. I hope she has gotten help, because this is a really long time ago for them. We're the ones that's, you know, we're just discovering all of it. But I really, really hope that she's done the work to not be this person anymore. Because, ew.
This conversation is unreasonable.
I do too. It makes me really, really, really question what the fuck I've done.
This conversation.
I don't want to be with someone who wants to go out a lot like you do.
Okay, well, you're sitting here drunk telling me you don't want to be with me anymore, so
I'm sitting here.
you don't think that makes me feel like shit? If you're sitting here saying that you don't even trust the things I'm saying to you in front of my friends and family, then I don't care to be with you either.
I give it all, throw it all away.
We have 2 weeks to figure out if we're getting married, and you're worried about partying. I'm not into it.
Okay.
And if that's what you're
I
into,
don't care to have this conversation. I really don't.
Yeah, honestly, I would have ended it.
I've done nothing but prove to you where I'm at with you. You don't think that I love you?
You have showed me.
If you don't think I love you, I don't want to be here. You don't think I love you?
I don't know.
Okay.
We had a horrible, horrible, horrible argument. That's not our character. It's not who we're drinking is not healthy, and then talking about our feelings in that circumstance, that was not okay. And I'm completely aware of that.
Yeah.
But when things get tough, like, I need to know that you're not just gonna walk away from me.
This is so manipulative.
Well, last week I went home during the middle of an argument, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do that again. Like, I was proud of myself for not leaving when
Shoot.
you were treating me that way.
It wasn't just me.
I know it goes both ways.
It was
but,
just
like,
you. No. One thing about Chelsea, she will never take accountability. And Chelsea, she's accountability is just passing her by. What do you mean? And you too? It wasn't just me, bro. What? And you too, Nibo. And you and who?
Oh, more in love with you yesterday than I ever have.
And that's toxic. You fell in love with him more yesterday after you just did all that. After all that went down, that's when you love him more. What the hell?
I need you never to cross the line on the things you crossed the line on the other night. Ever. Like,
Same for you.
I know, we should never.
What did he cross the line on? No, please. Unless they edited those part out, or maybe they didn't record it. I don't know. Where in what we just heard did Jimmy cross a line? Was it him saying, I'm not willing to stop being with my friends? Or where? I'm not understanding. And Jimmy is taking it. Jimmy is allowing this to happen to him. The fact that they're having this conversation right now and Jimmy is not saying, I'm done. I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm good off that Chelsea madness. After this, I was a little bit disappointed. I'm not going to lie, because we know Jimmy doesn't really feel her like that. And if we're being honest, right? I think Jimmy is one of those people who are like, I'm going to die on this hill because I chose it. I made my bed. I'm going to lie in it. When honestly, men, women, it's okay to break up. It's okay to leave somebody. It's okay to look like the bad guy. Because at the end of the day, it's not just going to help you feel free, but that other person is going to be eventually grateful for it. Yes, it's going to hurt. They're going to have to go do some healing, some soul searching, but please leave them alone to do it. You need to do what's best for you in the relationship. If you don't want someone, if you know you're not attracted to them, don't stay in the relationship because you want to be a good guy. You're not helping anybody. You understand that? Don't martyrize yourself in a relationship and then expect the whole world to feel sorry for you, because Jimmy, who she is right there. She's showing it to you, and you kept going. You kept going with it. So that's where I feel like Jimmy is a bit messed up at. He's leading her on, knowing he really deep down doesn't like her like that. And she's been acting a bit unhinged since the AD situation at the beach in their honeymoon. Those things would have been too many red flags for me to just overlook. But Mr. Jimmy here wants to be the good guy. He doesn't want to be, according to Matthew, he doesn't want to break someone's heart in front of America. Chelsea does not take any accountability. Jimmy ends up apologizing to her about something. And I'm just like, okay, this is making me mad. So now I want us to go now to the season finale. Jimmy is about to ask Chelsea, like, where are you standing on us getting married? Or how are you feeling? I don't know what your answer will be on the day of the decisions. So
Are we gonna get married? Because I haven't even got a grasp of where you're at.
dance break.
It's been intense for me, seeing if I can see this moving forward in marriage. Right now, I can.
Yeah, look at that face.
We have fun together, we know that, but we also have dealt with some crap, and we've gotten through it.
Yeah.
So we know we can handle conflict.
Okay, all of that unnecessary. Let's hear what Jimmy has to say.
And I want a relationship with you, and I want us to work so bad. But I don't want to go to the altar.
My man. Oh yeah, Mr. Jimmy, oh yeah, shop knuckle, Jimmy shop knuckle. I don't like Chelsea. That's clear, blatantly clear. She irritates me. She makes me cringe, makes me upset whenever she's on my screen. So I just want to get all my biases out there so that my glee makes sense. She annoys me. I think she needs help. From what I see on the show, I don't know about Chelsea now, so don't come for me, Habig. Jimmy, let me get on him real quick. I don't think asking her like that, like, oh, I don't know where you're at, to see if she's gonna say yes. Why not just tell her straight up, like, I don't see myself saying yes at the altar, regardless of if she's gonna say yes or no. Your answer is a no right now. So that was a bit of a bait and switch, a kind of a gotcha bait moment. I just found it funny because I don't like Chelsea. Okay, I was like, oh, Jimmy, jiggy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The other day, with the rest of the guys and the rest of the couples, you've said it like literally 3 times since then about Amy and Johnny.
I said it twice, and I said it because we were working through something.
Okay, yeah, the strongest couple thing, I think it's a cop out, Jimmy. That's not why you're not saying no to the altar. We have seen more valid reasons for you to say no to this woman at the altar. You're telling me it's because she said a couple of times that Amy and Johnny are the strongest couple. They are the strongest couple. They're the only ones who came here and understood the assignment. They are the strongest couple, period. I guess in his mind, he feels like Chelsea should feel like they're the strongest couple, but that's just not true. Y'all aren't strong compared to Johnny and Amy. Please, Jimmy. I can't believe it, but I'm on your side right now. Be guided.
Why did you propose to me? I feel like you weren't even trying to get married.
You don't think?
Because someone says no before the altar, you cannot. Why did you propose to me? I'm not even. He went through the process. The process. Some people come here thinking it's a guarantee for marriage. No, the process does not guarantee you marriage. It guarantees you blindness, and maybe, just maybe, somebody will want to marry you at the end of it. But Chelsea, you've gone through the experience, and the person that chose you and that you chose does not want to marry you. It's not a ruse. It's not that, oh, if you knew you didn't want to marry me, why propose to me? At the time when he proposed to you, he thought he wanted to marry you. And now you showed him your nyash. At Tagunfe, we have seen your furrow, Chelsea. And now he's like, I don't want it. And now you're questioning his intention of coming here. Girl, why the hell did you come here? Please.
We were just picking our songs. We're walking into the fucking reception. Are you kidding me? Why did you treat me like you did today? We had the best day today. Why?
She goes on to say, why did he waste her time? I agree with that. Why let the whole day go by? Yeah, do really good stuff. Yay! We. You're picking out reception songs and you know you're not gonna marry this girl? Come on now, Jimmy. Not cool, bruv. Like, honestly, you should have just told her. I understand maybe you're trying to soften the blow of the breakup, but you should have told her earlier than this, because I think from a while back, Jimmy, you knew, and you were just trying to, like I said, martyrize yourself for the sake of looking good. You didn't want to be the one to break a girl's heart. Break the hearts. I want come and talk about that. Break the hearts, please. If you need to break up with someone, man or woman, please break up with them. Okay, stop suffering yourself and keeping this person in a relationship that doesn't even serve them. You don't like the person anymore. Let it go. Won't be showing man, Johnny.
Only opportunity is to tell you when I feel it.
I feel like you've known you were gonna say no this entire time, and you just wasted my time.
You told me.
She made like a little bit of a point there.
And then I took a step back and said, I'm willing to try because I love you that much. And before that damn argument, I was so sick.
Oh, okay, before you lied to me, before you did just call me clingy, before you did everything to me that I've gone through the ringer for you.
Girl,
I'm like
bye.
walking on eggshells with you. I can't tell you things that hurt my feelings because you get so upset.
Excuse me?
What?
Okay, before we get to Jimmy eating her up, you feel like you're walking on eggshells around Jimmy? Around Jimmy. Abi, should it be the other way around? Let's watch Jimmy gather her.
For everything to me that I've gone through the ringer for
The
you.
ringer.
I'm like walking on eggshells with you. I can't tell you things that hurt my feelings because you get so upset.
Like what?
Like what? Nothing. Crickets.
Like you're so set on not going because of our one argument. I'm just like, that is blowing my mind.
It's not. Okay, well, you're condensing it down to one argument, but it's like 5
Big
or 6
time.
really big issues that like really hit home and hurt my feelings.
You're insecure. You don't respect boundaries. You're a manipulator, emotional manipulator. You gaslight the hell out. You have issues that you need to work on before coming into a committed relationship, Chelsea.
Because you guys text and you call all day. So someone that you slept with that made me uncomfortable, I get that you told me confidence to protect your reputation, but it made me feel a certain type of way. So that's unfair. It's unfair.
Okay.
So
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't care how you feel in this case, Chelsea. Your feelings don't trump the fact that someone told you something that was a big deal to them that they didn't want to get out. And you said, "F all that," because I'm hurt. And if we go back, like I said before, it was out of nothing, Chelsea. You brought a conflict out of nothing and then chose to disrespect his boundaries. Chelsea's village people are really at work. I want jelly, Chelsea. Want shit. Because you're trying to downplay the situation about the friend because you're trying to say your feelings trump respecting your partner's boundaries. You can say how your feelings were hurt. You can talk about your feelings, express them without crossing your partner's boundaries, without breaking their trust. If I told you something in confidence and I said, don't do it, don't do this, and that's the exact thing you now do because you got upset, you're not trustworthy. It doesn't matter what the information is. If it was important to me, you don't get to deem it unimportant because you're feeling some type of way. That's not how it works. So no, Chelsea, it's not unfair. Another thing, she's trying to make it seem like he wants to protect his reputation, and he's gonna mention how, no girl, it's not about my reputation, it's about the woman whose business, whose dirty laundry I aired, put her in the situation where she's on camera and exposed when she never signed up to be on Love is Blind the way we signed up to be on Love is Blind. She didn't sign up to air her business out there the way we signed up to air our business out there. It's not about my reputation. Jimmy has his flaws as well. It's just that Chelsea is so, oh my goodness. I've been side-eyeing Jimmy since the pods, and I could not believe that this girl made me root for Jimmy. Shasha, you're just trying to belittle what his issues are so that you can justify why you crossed that boundary.
That was less recent than your ex-boyfriend that you still hang out with.
I don't
When we were
call
on
him,
the
I don't hang out with him. No, I do not.
The first night that we got engaged and we got our phones back, you FaceTimed him.
I said we have a mutual friendship. Yes, I did bring it up. Did I apologize for bringing it up in the way I did? Yes, I did. And I'm really sorry that I brought it up on cameras when you asked me not to protect your reputation, but it was my feelings. I want to get married to you and I needed to bring it up.
You didn't need to bring it up at that time. You could have brought it up when the cameras weren't there because he asked you not to bring it up on camera. So if you needed to bring it up when the freaking cameras aren't there. You had one job. We're getting married and I felt like I need to bring it up. Shut up. Shut up. You have a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend that is your best, an ex-boyfriend that's your best friend, whom you FaceTimed as soon as you guys got back.
It isn't my reputation. I don't care about it. It's hers that I care about. That's messed up for any future guy that she has anything with or anything
I
she
don't know.
wants.
Sorry,
I
I
told you
had a little
confidence.
secret little love triangle.
Exactly. Like that makes me reluctant to tell you things, and that's a true problem.
What else did I do that you can't see yourself marrying me for? Because
All I'm saying is that night was such a big setback that I can't fathom.
He can't
marrying you after that.
fathom.
you know what I think it is? I think it's an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
So you calling me clingy, you saying that
We're getting clingy.
We're getting married. So
Over the
should I
last
broken
couple
up with
days.
you the day you called me clingy?
Yes.
Or to say that you didn't want to have sex with me anymore, and I was the one.
He said yes. She asked him, should I have broke up with you or left you the day you called me clingy? And he said yes. Which, honestly, if you felt like you needed to break up with him after that, you should have, Chelsea. You should have. Like I said, you're not winning any prizes because you stayed in a relationship that didn't serve you. You should have left. Jimmy is gathering her. Oh my God.
You got drunk and said that I do not want to be here.
You throw in the towel with one issue?
That was not
That's
one issue.
marriage. That's marriage.
That was not one
Marriage is not easy.
Marriage is not easy. People who like to make marriage hard are the people who put this phrase on their head and they champion it. Marriage is not easy. That argument that she started about the thing where she exposed the secret he told her not to expose, that if that didn't end it for Jimmy, I don't know what else would have, to be honest. That was I was telling the man to run. And she keeps trying to like belittle it down to one issue just because of one thing. He's mentioned to you in this one conversation more than one thing that's making him not want to marry you. And you keep wanting to say it's one issue, you're just gonna quit. Nah, 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 nah. And he's saying you broke my trust to the deepest degree. If someone can trust you, I don't think they should marry you either.
You broke my trust to
You
the deepest
broke
degree.
my trust.
How?
Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets.
Your deepest, darkest secrets is fucking your friend?
Okay, continue to throw it in my face. Continue to remind me why I'm making the right decision.
And dark,
Ooh,
listen.
eat her up, Jimmy! She had nothing to say after that.
So,
She just said something. Your deepest, darkest secret is your friend. his deepest, darkest secrets can be anything he wants it to be. Is it your secrets? Chelsea, is it your deepest, darkest secrets? If I tell you my deepest, darkest secret is that I collect scrunchies, and you go around telling the world that you have exposed, it doesn't matter if you think it's a thing or not, it's my deepest, darkest secret. It's not up to you to judge when you're upset that it's nothing. And this man said, continue reminding me why I'm making the right decision. Gagged. All right, that's it. She's gone somewhere to do her, signature crime. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I'm so over their relationship. I'm glad Jimmy said no right here, right now. And I'm so happy he did not lead her down to the altar, allow her to get dressed, allow her family members, his family members to get all dapper and come and witness filio. I'm glad he cut it off right here. I felt like he could have done it a lot sooner, but he did it sooner than most would. Okay, so I definitely commend him for that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment and share the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.